Hi everyone, well I'm back again for the last part of my Christmas series, making all the flowers to go into a Christmas arrangement. And as you can see, I've got all my flowers that I've done over the last few videos already laid out here, and I'm going to make it into a table arrangement, but you could make it into something a little bit smaller. Just make all your pieces, particularly things like holly and mistletoe, a little bit smaller if you're going to put it on a cake. But you can do the same sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sugar paste, the same as you would do if you were doing it on a cake. Now you could do this on a little round board. You get a 3-inch or a 4-inch board to put on your cake so that you can take it off afterwards. So all I'm going to do is, I've got this little dish here that I bought at the florist wholesaler that I go to for little bits and bats. I'm always looking for things and keeping them around. You never know when you're going to use them, do you? So what I'm going to do is start off by putting the sugar paste in the middle, and being sticky, it sticks to the base there. And the main thing to remember is when you're building up an arrangement of this type, start from the bottom and work up. I've also got a pair of, I don't know what they call these, these are actually what they use in hospitals for clamps for one of my ex-students' wife was a nurse, and she sent these in for me. Come in very handy to be able to get into places that you can't get in with your fingers without breaking things. So what I'm going to do is first of all, I'm going to start off by putting my holly in, and I'm going to put them in at corners. I've already cut the wires here ready to go in to so that they're the right length, because I've already tried putting this arrangement together once before, just to make sure that it works, so that when I do it for you I know it's going to work. So put your pieces of holly in. I know we don't usually like doing even numbers, but because this is a square dish, I'm using even numbers to do this. And just be careful you don't break any of your leaves or anything like that. I've just knocked a piece off there. Don't know whether anybody noticed the deliberate mistake. These come in handy. A pair of long nose pliers, if you haven't got these, come in handy, and just push them in like that till you get them into place. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in between with some mistletoe. So I'm just going to put some in at the front there. So that's going to be the front of the arrangement. Just get my clamps and push that in like that. And then I'm going to put some in either side here. It's a lot easier if you've got something to get hold of to push your wires right in, so that you can get them right into place. And in there. Just mind those holly leaves. That's it. Right, now I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the helibars, and these are going to make the high point of the arrangement. And what I'm going to do is, before I put them in, I'm going to bend these like that. So I've got a little, so when they go in sideways like that. It underneath, that keeps coming out, does that one. I'm just going to bend that back a little bit that way. That's better. Might have to lift that up a little bit higher because it's catching on the wires of the ones that I've already put in. That's better. Bend that out a little bit. Just adjust your petals once you've got them in, just to make sure that everything's nice and secure. You can also get, if you've got a florist near you, if you have a word with your florist, Oasis do little like little pads to put arrange flowers in as well. They're quite good. They have got an adhesive back, so as long as you tell people if you're giving it to somebody else to take the get a knife underneath and then make sure they take a bit of the paste with it when they take it off, then you can use those on your cake as well. Right, this is the pink poinsettia I did. As I showed you before, they come in different colours. I've got a cream one here as well that I've made before that I showed, but I've done a different centre on that one. So just get hold of my clamps, and that's going to go in the centre like that, straight down like that. Now any spare spaces I've got in between now, I'm going to use the Calicarpa berries for this, so they're going to go in between the helibars. Just pull that leaf up there and push that in, just to fill in your spaces and try and cover as much of your sugar paste as you can. It's going to go in there, that one. And yeah, I think we've got everything in there. I've got a spare piece there, but I could put that in there. Might as well use all my bits and pieces up on there. As I say, if you were doing this on a cake, you probably wouldn't put quite as much in. It depends on the size of your cake. It's a big cake, then you would need quite a lot to make it look something. So there we are. That's my arrangement put together, ready for the Christmas table or on your cake. Just to give you some ideas of what you can do. So if you look around it there from all angles, there's a bit of sugar paste there. I could just adjust that round just to there. So I hope everybody's enjoyed my Christmas arrangement and all the bits and pieces that I've put into it. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can go back and you can see all the other things that I've done. And if you've got any suggestions about anything that you'd like to see me do, then please tell me in the comments so that I can have a look and see what I can do. So there's loads of different flowers that I can do. I've got some things in line that I'm going to do in the near future. The next video that I'm going to do is on ferns. I did show one of the ferns that I'd made in my last video, and this is one of the ferns that I'm going to do. This is the one that takes the most time because there's a lot of different components to it. The other ferns are all mostly all in one. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you all get a chance to have a go at doing this, and look forward to seeing you soon. So bye for now, stay safe, and see you in the next video.